Running is a catalyst for dream chasing. When you structure your life around becoming the best athlete that you can be, you try to optimize every area of your life. If you need structure in your life, if you need something to give you motivation, something to give you fuel to go after your dreams, start running. Start running, bro.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. It's nothing like these early morning hours to really set the intention for your day, to center yourself and start your day from a calm, intentional place. Right now, we just got done with the morning routine. It's time to get some pre-workout in the system, go hit the gym and get it running. How running has changed my life. Running has had a big impact on my life. And it's crazy because growing up, really the only time I would run is for punishment while playing football. Like I always saw running as something that you had to do. And it wasn't necessarily a sport. It was something that I did so that I can play other sports, so that I could be in good cardio shape for football games and things like that. At this point in my life, I've completed 5 half marathons and 1 full marathon. And you hear that and you probably think like, dang, this guy's so experienced. He's been a runner for a long time, blah, blah, blah. But to keep it real with you guys, man, like I've only really been on my running journey for a little bit over a year. Like I ran my very first race in June of 2024 and it's August of 2025 now. So a little bit more than a year. I've been really serious about my running journey. Of course, before that, like I've gone on like 5-mile runs, 3-mile runs, things like that. But it wasn't until fairly recently that I really decided that I am a runner, where I had that mental shift where it was like, I run here and there. I've primarily lift weights to seeing myself as a hybrid athlete, someone that does both running, not only just running, but like long distance running and weightlifting. Running has really had a positive impact on my life. And I would say even a positive impact on the people in my life as well because of it. Running has given me a sense of foundation in the chaos of the world. Like, as you guys know, life is not easy. Even when you're disciplined, you're dialed in, you have structure in your life, life is always going to throw unexpected things at you. But one thing that has been really consistent for me in my life over this past year is lacing up my running shoes and hitting the road. Just running, putting my headphones on and turning off all the stress and the worries about what's going on in my life. It's really been an outlet for me to escape the stress in a healthy way. And I don't know if saying escape is the best term to use, but it has helped me to find clarity and kind of sort through all of the emotions and the stress that I experience on a day-to-day basis. Running has become a foundation for my life. If there's a day where I go without running, I just don't feel right. I have to force myself to rest certain days because running gives you this clarity, this peace of mind, this sense of achievement. It has really helped me through some really hard times in my life. This past year, I've experienced loss of family members, pain, I've gone through a lot of things in the last 12 months, but one thing that has really allowed me to continue to push is running. It's really been a foundation for me. Like when we hear about running, we think about all the physical benefits, we think about the aesthetic physique, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually, running has given me so much, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to have found running, and I'm grateful to have it in my life. And I honestly, at least right now, I don't see myself ever stop running. Like I'll probably be running until I'm like a 90-year-old old man. Might be running real slow, but we gonna keep it pushing, you feel me? If you've been thinking about getting into running and it's something that's kind of been nagging at you in the back of your head, take this as your sign to start running now. And if I were to give you some advice on how to get started or how to get back on track with your running, it's literally to just get started. Just start running. Don't worry about where you run. Don't worry about what you have on, what your clothes are. Just lace up your shoes, whatever shoes you got, go hit the road and try to build some consistency. You know, we up at 5 a.m. We part of that 5 a.m. club. I'm about to get this work in right now. We're gonna get our warm up in first, of course. Make sure you always warm up before you run. And then we're gonna hit the treadmill. We're gonna get our workout in, and then we're gonna head home, get some food, nice hot shower, clock in for work to get this money. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm documenting my journey as I become the elevated man that I'm shooting to be, as I become the man that God created me to be. I'm documenting my journey and bringing y'all along with me. So if that sounds interesting to you, tap in, hit that subscribe button, turn your post notifications on. That way when I post a new video, you get alerted. Follow me on Instagram for the daily content. Drop a comment down below. Let me know if you have any races coming up, goals you're working towards, or if you have any questions on how to become a better hybrid athlete, or just any questions at all, man. Just shoot me a comment. Let's chop it up. But I think that's enough yapping. It's time to get this work in, man. Let's get it. Let's get straight to it. Yeah. All right, gang, so as you can see, I'm getting ready for my workout right here, and I wanted to just break down this run and give some tips that might be helpful for you as a runner. Even if you're a beginner or you're more advanced, there might be some little nuggets in here that might be helpful for you. So let's check it out here. So one of the big things you want to focus on here when you're running is your foot strike under your hips. So you want to make sure your feet are landing under your hips or under your center of gravity. You basically want to try to think about your feet landing right beneath your body, not out in front. This is going to help you be more efficient in your running and reduce any type of stress on your joints. And then in terms of like how your foot is landing on the ground, midfoot is ideal, but there are some people that are going to be more like toe dominant. They land more on the toes of the balls of their feet. And then there's going to be people that are more heel dominant. It's not the biggest thing in the world, but ideally you want to try to land with midfoot. And then also too, you want to focus on your cadence. So think of quick, light steps instead of like long bounding. As if you were sprinting. The way you would run if you're sprinting is different than the way you're going to run when you're running a long distance. You want to think of having a fast cadence, being quick and light on your feet, having more turnover with your feet. One thing that I needed to work on, because I am a more muscular person, is relaxing my shoulders. A lot of the time when I get tired, I'll have my shoulders tighten up and it causes you to not run as efficient, which is really going to hurt your running. Also, pro tip, especially if you're a hybrid athlete that does have a little bit more lean muscle, drive your arm. Don't have those T-Rex arms where they just stay right here. Make sure you're swinging at the shoulder, especially when you're on those longer runs and you're getting tired. Swinging your arms is going to force your feet to move and your legs to move as well. So swing your arms and it's going to give you a lot of energy and help propel you forward, especially when you are tired. It's kind of a cherry on the top, but it's still important, and that's keeping your jaw and your face relaxed. Think of your face being nice and relaxed, because that's going to keep your whole body relaxed and really help you breathe as well. And on the note of breathing, try to find some type of rhythm with your breathing. Some people will do 2 inhales, 1 exhale. Some people will do a long breath and then an exhale. Ideally, you want to be breathing through your nose and out your mouth. And then lastly, I would say running tall. So make sure that you're nice and upright. You don't want to be hunched over running. You want to think that someone's pulling you up with a string. Great posture, big chest, and you're moving forward nice and tall. I hope those tips are helpful, especially as you're watching me run here. Of
Of course, my form is not perfect, but I'm not an expert. I'm not a running coach. These are the things that have really helped me as a runner, and really have allowed me to reduce my times in races and just enjoy running better, because it's when you're more efficient, it's a better experience when you're running.
Yes, sir. Start the day with a dub, know what I'm saying? I can't think of a better way to start the day than with a good workout, nice, calm, intentional start to my day. So when I go throughout my day, I'm not reacting to the things that happen. I'm moving with intention. I respond rather than just react to the world. I set the tone for my day. The world don't set the tone for my life. I was telling y'all earlier how running has really been a foundation for my life as I face these challenges. And it made me think about this story. There's a story of two brothers. They grew up in an abusive home, an alcoholic home. They both grew up, went their separate ways, created their own families. One brother fell into the same habits of the household he grew up into. He's a product of his environment. He ended up abusing his kids, abusing alcohol and drugs. And when he was asked why he would do that when he grew up like that, he was like, how can I not? That's how I grew up. And then the other brother, he grew up, started his own family, but he went the opposite way. He lives a clean, disciplined life. And when he was asked why he didn't fall victim to his environment, he was like, how could I? I can never treat my kids like that or treat myself like that. The choice is yours, bro. We all gonna face hardship in this life. Life is hard for every single one of us. But you can do things like running, meditating, journaling, taking care of your body, taking care of your mind, that's gonna help you live a productive life, you feel me? And that's what I'm on. That's what this elevated lifestyle is about, you dig? Started my day with a dub, about to hop in the shower, get some food, clock in for work, and get to this money.
Oh yeah, lunch break, man. Ain't nothing like it, boy. It's been a busy day at work. A lot of work to do today, but I like it. It keeps me busy. I don't mind it. My job also keeps my mind really sharp because we always got new things that we have to learn. This is my second meal of the day right here. Let me show you guys what I got going on. So we got ground beef sauteed with spinach, and then we also have some baked sweet potato in there as well. So sweet potato, spinach, and ground beef. This is straight gains. One of my favorite meals to make. Is so easy, very cost effective, because you get a thing. I go to Costco. I don't know if y'all go to Costco, but Costco, you can get ground beef, get a pack of 3 for like $18, I think. And then you can get a big old thing of sweet potatoes for like $7. And then I also got a bag of spinach. It's like maybe 5 pounds. I don't know. It's a big ass bag of spinach for $2 or $3. So I'm able to make like 3 or 4 days worth of meals. And each meal is probably like $3 a pop. So if you compare that to going out and spending money on food or other things like that, and it's going to help you reduce your body fat percentage while also being able to hit your protein goal as well. So pro tip, ground beef, sweet potatoes, spinach, dubs. Because it's been busy at work, I wasn't able to show my first meal that I ate, but I ended up going with 3 whole eggs. I like to make mine scrambled, at least right now. Sometimes I'll switch it up. And then I had 1 Killer Dave's bagel. I think they have like 11 grams of protein per serving. I put some cream cheese on there, and then I ended up having a cup of blueberries and then all of my daily vitamins as well. So started the morning with a dub, got a good workout in, good breakfast, solid day of work right now, keeping me busy. And then now we out here chatting with y'all on lunch break. In this video, I really want to talk to y'all about how running has changed my life. One way that I can say that running has really changed my life is it has set a new baseline for me. And what I mean by that is like when I very first started running, I was running during COVID-19. The beaches in San Diego, they were closed to the public. You couldn't go into the water. So the beaches were pretty much deserted. It was empty. And I would drive down to my beach and I would go on like a 3 to 5 mile run. And I loved that time. It was so dope to have the beach to myself. It was solitude. It was really cool. But my point in telling you that is like, I would go out there and I would go for like this 3 to 5 mile run and I would have no strategy to it. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I just knew I wanted to get out there and run. And I would literally hit the pavement and try to run as fast as I could. I would try to finish the 5 miles as best I could. And every time that I went up there, I was only doing it maybe once a week. Anytime that I couldn't beat my time from the previous day or the previous week, I would beat myself up so much, like, damn, like I'm slow, I'm not getting better. Little did I know I was training completely wrong. Like I wasn't gonna make any type of progress right like that. My body was hurting, my feet and shins hurt every time after the run, and the run was miserable. Like I felt good because, you know, I accomplished something hard and I went out and ran, but it wasn't something that was sustainable. The reason why I tell you that is like now a 3 to 5 mile run for me is cake. Like this morning I knocked out 3 miles easy. It's slight work and I wanted to run more, and that used to be a long run to me. That used to be challenging and really stressful. Like to run a 3 to 5 mile run, it was a lot. And running has helped me set new baselines in my entire life. So like with running, I went from running 3 to 5 miles and now I've completed a full marathon. Like the baseline of what I think is possible for my life has completely changed, and running has had a big part in that. Like when I think about going for a promotion at work or growing this YouTube channel, getting 1 video out per month on this channel used to be the baseline, but now it's 1 to 2 videos a week. That's the new baseline because my mindset has changed. I've put in work that has allowed me to change the way that I see myself, and it's allowed me to just build a new belief. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna finish up my food, enjoy my lunch break, probably watch some videos on YouTube about like Shador Sanders, how they breaking down his first game. Maybe watch some Lakers news on YouTube, you feel me? Just chill, relax, turn my brain off for a little bit. I'm gonna tap in with y'all in a second. If we got plans at 9 a.m., just know that I'm probably gonna be leaving the crib at 9 a.m. Your boys stay on SCPT time. Out here with the homie Benny, we about to go get a run in. We got a little tempo run today. About to put some work in. We both training for our upcoming race. So it's only right to link up. Iron sharpens iron. Let's get it. I always start up. So I'll do like hamstring swoops. After hamstrings, I'll go hip. And then I'll go quad stretch. And then I'll do like rotational. You do it like while you're walking. I just do it in place. Good night. Yeah, because my favorite dog is Frenchies, but I kind of feel bad about them breeding them. Like,
they're, you know, they're like genetically kind of.
Yeah, they're not a natural dog.
Yes.
It's a man-made. Like they can't even get pregnant naturally. You have to artificially inseminate them, and then when they give birth, it's a C-section.
Yeah, I had a whole talk with the client about this because.
Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah, when I ran track, I always felt so dumb, dude.
So you kicked out. What are you? Wait, are you training for marathon right now or Ironman?
Right now, I'm training for a half. Just got in a nice little zone 2 run with the homie Benny. Ended up knocking out 7.1 miles, average heart rate 150, 950 pace. That's how you build that aerobic base. That's how you build that engine so that you could run for longer distances, for faster. I typically be running by myself. I do a lot of my training by myself because I don't know about you guys, but fitness and working out is much more than the physical aspect.
there's a lot of like spiritual aspects and mental aspects to it as well. Like when I'm running, I'm getting these ideas. I'm like finding myself, centering myself. I just be working through a lot of my thoughts as I run and I work out. So I'll typically work out by myself, but it was actually really refreshing to go run with a friend today. Like I went and ran with the homie Benny, and it was cool, man. We're on the same thing. Like we have the same mission. Like content is a priority, and it's cool to like be around someone that has similar goals to you. You know, that term iron sharpen iron. Having someone to bounce ideas off of and just like talk about your experience and they're going through something similar. It just makes the process a little bit better. It kind of gives you some momentum and some fuel to keep going and keep pushing. Yeah, I was probably talking his ear off. Benny, if you watching this, sorry, I was talking your ear off. I could talk about content creation and like the lifestyle I want to build all day, you guys. Alex Hormozy talks about this lonely chapter where you're not where you used to be with your old friends, but you're also not where you want to be with the people that are doing what you want to do. So you're kind of in this lonely phase until like you build the life that you want. And it's really cool to have a friend that's like on the same shit and has a very similar mission as you. See, this is why I love running, man. This is why I say that running has changed my life. The clip y'all just saw, I went out, had a great run with my boy Benny. Shout out to my man Benny. I'll put his channel in the description of the video. Y'all might not believe me when I say this, because y'all see me on YouTube, you see me on Instagram, you probably see me as a content creator, and I guess I call myself a content creator. I'm actually very introverted and I protect my energy so much. I don't hang out with a lot of people. I keep my circle very tight, and at times it could be hard for me to connect with people. I ain't gonna lie, because more often than not, I keep to myself. And that's why I say running has changed my life, because it allows me to build a sense of community, not only on here with the Elevated fam, but also in real life too. Like there's a lot of friends that I've made through fitness and through running. Like me and Benny, we initially connected at the gym and we got to talking and we just had so much in common. Our paths have been so similar in terms of like the things that we're pursuing and the things we're interested in. And without fitness, without running, who knows? I maybe never have met Benny, who's a good friend now. That's another reason why I say running has changed my life for the better, man. It gives me a sense of community. It helps me meet people I never would have met, and they make my life better. You feel me? They improve the quality of my life. Right now, I'm in preparation for my half marathon coming up on August 17th. So we got to make sure we log in these miles, you feel me? Right now, I'm going to get a nice little run on the treadmill, probably shooting for anywhere between 3 to 5 miles, nothing too crazy. And then we also have a push day as well. So we're going to get in some chest, shoulders, arms, and core. Let's get it in. Let's go. Yay. Hey, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. Running is a catalyst for dream chasing. When you're on a mission to become a better runner, everything in your life revolves around that. Right now, I'm prepping for my 6th half marathon on August 17th. And I'll tell you, my daily routine, my weekly routine, all revolves around me becoming a better runner and becoming the best person that I can be. Whether it's
meditating, journaling, praying in the morning, or it's working out after work or before work, meal prepping on Sundays, eating healthy throughout the day and making good choices, doing well at work so that I can afford running shoes, so I can afford a camera to create content. All of these things that I want to do all revolve around building the best me so I can be the best runner I can be. Running is a catalyst for dream chasing. Feel me? When you structure your life around becoming the best athlete that you can be, you try to optimize every area of your life. Look at LeBron James, bro. Look at any pro athlete that you know. Every pro athlete structures their entire life, their entire existence around becoming the best person that they can be so they can be the best athlete they can be. If you need structure in your life, if you need something to give you motivation, something to give you fuel to go after your dreams, start running, bro. You'll learn really quick how your efforts compound over time. Because like I mentioned earlier in this video, man, week 1, week 2, you might be able to only run 1 mile and you gonna feel like you're dying. Come around week 12, year 1, year 2, you're gonna be running 26.2 miles and then you're gonna be looking forward to your next race. Bro, I'm telling you, it's a catalyst for success. If you want exponential growth in your life, I highly encourage you to start running. And of course, I'm a little bit biased because I love running, bro. I fell in love with this sport. I love weightlifting too. I love yoga. I love meditation. But bro, something hits different about running, bro. I hope you guys got a lot of value out of this video. And I hope you got an insight into my mind, why I love running so much. And I hope that it inspires some of y'all to lace up your running shoes and go hit the treadmill or go hit the track, go hit the road. Just get it in, man. Get your heart rate up and start working towards your goals, bro. And again, man, I'm gonna tell you, if you've been thinking about running, you've been thinking about becoming an athlete, getting in shape, this is your sign, bro. If you was praying to God for a sign, this is it right here. You feel me? I'm gonna end the video out here, man. I'm very curious to see the real elevated fam that made it to the end of the video. Hey, man, if you made it this far, drop a comment down below, drop some emojis. You ain't even gotta say you made it to the end. Just show some love, bro. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. If you're someone that's looking to elevate in every area of their life and get 1% better every day, this is what this channel is about, man. I'm documenting my journey as I become the best person. I want to share it with y'all. So if that sounds interesting to you, make sure you subscribe, turn your post notifications on, follow your boy on IG. You feel me? The next video y'all gonna see, I'm gonna be prepping for my next race, man. The next video y'all gonna see race day. So stay tuned, stay tapped in. I got more great content to come. This is only the beginning, bro. The best is yet to come. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Stay blessed. Peace.